Dog training is just as much about people as it is about the dogs. It's not just about motivating the dog, but motivating yourself to train more efficiently, more fairly, and at the highest level. My name is Miles Narnor, professional decoy, canine practitioner, and mentor, and this is Behind the Stick. Welcome, I'm Miles Narnor, and this is Behind the Stick. Coming to you not from the training field, not from a training arena, but from my living room. I'm here in my home in Atlanta, Georgia, taking a moment to just let you know what Behind the Stick is all about. I'm super excited to sit here and tell you what we have in store for you this year and in this series of Behind the Stick. But before we get into that, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. As a dog trainer, I've trained thousands of dogs. As a decoy, I've trained hundreds of dogs and traveled internationally for competition. I'm certified in IGP, Mondio Ring, and French Ring. As a dog training professional, I've owned and operated a dog training facility where we did daycare, boarding, and training. Now let me tell you a little bit more about Behind the Stick. Behind the Stick is a new, informative, and comprehensive dog training series of progressive dog training sessions of dog trainers and decoys, made by dog trainers and decoys. In contrast to other dog training videos found online, BTS or Behind the Stick is going to focus on the progression and the in-depth training techniques that you need to not just teach your dog actions, but true behaviors. Before we go any further, ask yourself, what do you want your dog to be able to do? What do you want your dog to perform? Often I have clients that tell me, I don't want my dog to do this. I don't want my dog to do that. My response is always, what do you want your dog to do? Dog training isn't just an action, but it's a mindset. If you operate in the sense that I don't want my dog to do this, how to stop my dog to do that, you're going to operate in that mindset versus imagining all of the great things and the possibilities that you and your dog are capable of and training to that. Watching Behind the Stick, you will be able to observe real dog trainers as I coach and mentor them in their respective dog training journeys. From obedience to agility to protection and everything in between. My goal is to make Behind the Stick the most trusted and sought after dog training resource online. You'll be able to learn not only from myself, but from a host of other experienced canine professionals from my vast network of dog training peers. If you're into working dog breeds and working dog sports, such as IGP, Mondio Ring, French Ring, or PSA, if you like that, you're going to love Behind the Stick, period. Also, like, share, and comment. We want to hear about your dog training goals and your journey as a dog trainer and or a decoy. Be sure to tune in weekly as we bring you new, exciting, and authentic dog training content.
Be sure to like and subscribe. And now, an exclusive sneak peek at Behind the Stick. In-depth dog training with Miles Narnor.
So, equivalent to the idea that we only pay for successful repetitions, she gets to pay herself here. All she has to do is grab it, right? Unless, I'm not gonna spoon feed it anymore. Like she gets paid. She can pay herself for successful effort. You know what I mean? Thank you. So that's what we're gonna stick with that for her for a while. Like, she's got to pay herself. She gets all the opportunity, just come on, get it, but you gotta boom. And then just how it works, she just gets frustrated. She frustrates herself, works harder, bites harder, the whole nine. Michael, you
need some help?
Yes, please, Corey. Just you don't trip it, mate, please. Move it over for her, Corey. Thank you. Yep. Good mama, good job.
Good girl.
Take her back. Good. So, some days she's hot, some days she's cold with her level of effort in the bite. So we put her in a situation where she only gets to reward herself when she's hot. When she's hot, meaning she comes in hot, hard, she puts effort in the grip, she holds on to it, she rewards herself. All I have to do is stand there and let her teach herself that she doesn't get to enjoy this game unless she puts everything she's got in. And the run here resistance helps her. Yeah. Simple. I think we just keep her at this pace where she rewards herself, gets to enjoy it because of her own efforts until she's consistent. When she's consistent, we'll take her off of it. Thank you, sir. And doing it this way allows us to work on the big picture, which is a full field, downfield sin, which is apparently, she's pretty much doing the full sin. Good. Because of the consistent pressure, she can't get lazy on herself. Good. See where she is right there in her mouth? That's the first time she's done that in a while for herself with all that pressure. So let's try 2 more.
Okay.
Let's see if we can keep it going for 2 more. Watch yourself that line.
Yeah, I know.
Step on the other side of it. Good. Getting her mouth ready. Getting her mouth ready. I think it's just conditioning, really. I think number one, she puts in the effort, which means she's essentially putting all she can in the bench press because she doesn't understand what her own what do you call it, max is. She doesn't understand what her max is. We're teaching her what her max is by saying, give me more, give me more, give me more, and she's doing it. She's rising to the occasion, and when she gets halfway up the bar, as a trainer, I get to look and see and say, okay, I see she's giving the effort, but she's not that strong yet. And that's what we're doing, getting her stronger. Good, good, that's big, that's a big bite. That's a big bite.
Want me to whistle for you? Let me know when to whistle.
That's your reward.
Molly, come. No, she's not buying it. Molly, come. No.
Whistle again. That's it for her. Good. We're gonna do that until it gets old. And she's like boom, boom, boom. Like it took her a couple times, and then she starts coming in biting.
So you feel like she did hit her stride today?
Hey, absolutely, absolutely. The last two, within the last three, two of those three were full impact, full impact hits. So she's good.
Good girl. Okay.
All right, obedience. You two, three people obedience. Go.
You want me to go first? All right. You was already on the way, so I figured.
Good luck. Good luck. I mean, it's not even luck. You've been preparing. You've been preparing.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but thank you.
Do what you gotta do. We'll
She's
celebrate
going
afterwards.
to be taking her veterinary test tomorrow, and she's still here. Drove 2 hours from Auburn, Alabama, to College Park, Georgia, to make sure she got to work in for the weekend. Like, that's commitment.
Hell yeah.